Hey, what's up, all my fucking fellow DJs? It's your boy at Mushroom Philly, Mushroom MMA, with a full card breakdown for UFC Kansas City, episode number 6. Let's see how this goes. Want to welcome everybody that's here. First one in the chat, Jenna Marie. Glad to see you. Always out there supporting. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Justin Villegas, that's my buddy. He's always here, man. That's my man. Always support me. Again, Jenna, thank you very much. Justin, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. We're going to get started here in a minute. I had a pretty shitty week last week. Got kind of killed. Don't know that everybody had a great week. A lot of people had a pretty shitty week last week. My reads were a little bit off. Do a much better job this week, I'm sure. This week's card, couple fights I'm not real interested in, but I still did my due diligence. I still, took my notes. I still watched tape. I did everything I could to try to get a good read on these fights because, hell, after getting crushed the way I did last week, it's time to make some motherfucking money this week. Fuck this shit. Again, some of these fights I'm not too keen on, but we're going to make some money somehow, some way. I'm at least going to give you some predictions and my thoughts on these fights. So let's get it started. That's my man. And Jenna, how you doing? All right, we're going to get started here. So the first fight of the night I want to talk about is Jocelyn Edwards versus Lucy Pudilova. Let's start on the Jocelyn Edwards side. Got Jocelyn Edwards, 3-2 in her last 5. She's 27 years old. Look, she's bigger. She got a 3-inch reach advantage. She's physical. She can be imposing. Love her body work. Good kicks. Body kicks as well. She's accurate. 50% strike accuracy. So, 1 out of 2 are fucking at least landing for sure. She's got some volume at distance. Couple things I don't like about her. She has bad takedown defense. Shitty get-up game. I mean, maybe that's improving a little bit, but I don't know how much. And just the fact that she doesn't even do her own takedowns. I mean, the ground, obviously, is just not her element. And I don't really like backing fighters that are kind of like one-dimensional almost. Let's go on the other side of this fight. You have Lucy Pudilova. Lucy is 4-1 in her last 5. She's 28 years old. She's a decent kickboxer. She has 21 pro fights. She's got more experience. She's probably even fought a little bit of the better competition, in my opinion. She, has some volume at distance. 31% strike accuracy. Not great. She's a little more well-rounded because she has jiu-jitsu. She's added some wrestling. She's okay in the clinch. She does some decent clinch work. She's actually been trying to finish fights as of late. I know that she needs to implement her wrestling. I'm a little more impressed with her than I am on the Edwards side. Man, it's fucking women's MMA, man. What the fuck? Here we go, starting the night off with this bullshit. But I think my prediction for this fight is I think Pudilova is going to win by decision. Obviously, maybe even play some splits or something like that on that fight's not a bad look as well. So, moving on, up the card, we have Aaron Phillips. Okay, Aaron Phillips is a well-rounded guy, I think, in my opinion. He's a good striker. He's got volume, knees, elbows. He's got more experience. He mixes it up. He can grapple. He's a BJJ black belt. Man, he gets on top. He's got good ground and pound. He's got a good sub game. Couple red flags, obviously. Let's go with the first one, the hugest one, the 3-year layoff. He has a 44% takedown defense. He's been taken down 14 times, I think, in the last 3 fights, or at least in 3 fights. I don't think he has to worry about that here, because he does get controlled by his opponents on the cage and on the ground. But like I said, I don't think he has much to worry about that here, to be honest with you. On the other side, you have Gaston Bolanos. He's 3-2 in his last 5. He's 30 years old. Look, he's a good striker, kickboxer, strong, explosive. He got some power in his hands. He does that spinning back elbow. He's got a 100% finish rate, but he is kill or be killed. Look, UFC debut. He hasn't fought the best competition. He can be taken down himself. He's bad on the ground, real bad on the ground, from what I see. And he has a shitty get-up game as well. It looks like he actually slows down as the fight goes on, too. While he's out there trying to do this thing. Listen, it's not a confident pick whatsoever, but I kind of am leaning Phillips, and hell, I think Phillips might even be able to get it done inside the distance. What the fuck? Huh? How about that? My man Daz, thank you for all your support. Me and Daz DM, I'll send him some stuff, things like that, man. We talk every now and then. Daz is a good dude. Fucking sharp motherfucker. Pay attention to his picks that he puts out on Twitter because the guy's going to win you some money. That's for sure. Maybe in 2025, I think I'm going to have Daz on my show. By then, I'll get the shyness out of him. Look, if an ugly motherfucker like me can do it, Daz, there's no worries for you. Listen to this fucking voice on top of it. Jesus Christ, that's two off-putting things in one. All right, but moving on up the card. Bruna Brazil against Denise Gomes. Let's start on the Brazil side. Okay, she's making her UFC debut. Let's get that out the way. But she's a good kickboxer with some good footwork. She's tall, athletic. She's long for the division. She's good at range. She has some power. She's got good knees. She's got good head kicks. Decent takedown defense. She's all right. Daz, of course, brother, you got it, man. You are the man, for real. Truly the man. But the things I don't like about her is she can be low volume. I think she got that fluke head kick on a Dana White Contender Series. But, that being said, on the other side, you have a decent striker, power in her hands. Obviously, Denise Gomes carries her power late. She got a couple of third rounds, I think, or something like that. She got a stiff jab. She throws some combos. She got low kicks. She got some pressure, some pace, decent cardio. She's durable. She's got a decent chin. But, man, she gets hit a lot, man. Poor striking defense. I think it's like 39% or something like that. So below 40%. She's hittable, obviously. She also has poor takedown defense. I think she's still kind of green, to be honest with you, as well. She's takedown reliant, but a terrible wrestler. She makes mistakes as well, like I said, with being green as well. So, look, I think Brazil keeps it range, picks her apart, and maybe even attritional, maybe even knocks this girl out attritionally. I'm actually going to go as my pick for this fight, Brazil, third round / decision prop. I don't know if everybody can play that out there. I'm fortunate enough to have that on my book, Rivers Casino in Philadelphia. But if you guys can play that, that's the way I would like to play that fight. Jenna Marie, thank you. And my man, Anthony W. What's up, my guy? How you doing, man? Good to see you out there. Anthony W. is another guy who shows me a lot of support. Always in here on my chats. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody in my chat, dude. What a hell of a chat. I got some good people out there already. Love it. All right, let's start with the next fight. We're going with Lando Venata against Daniel Zellhuber. Start on the Venata side. He's a decent striker. He's got some pressure, some volume. He keeps range. He likes to keep it that way. He can wrestle. He can get it to the ground. I think he's better on the ground than his opponent. The guy has never been knocked out in the UFC. Fought better competition, and he's 12 UFC fights. Now, I know he's been subbed twice before, but look who he's losing to. Charles Jourdain in 2020. No shame in getting fucking subbed by Jourdain. And Tony Ferguson, July 2016. Again, no shame in that. These guys are going to catch you. Let's go on the other side of this fight. You got Daniel Zellhuber. He's 4-1 in his last 5. He's 24 years old. He's a decent striker. He's got some power in his hands. He's a good kickboxer. Decent footwork. He's got a 6-inch reach advantage in this fight. Good head movement. He's longer. He's more athletic. Good chin. Kind of durable. He's never been finished, so obviously that speaks to his durability. But some red flags on that side. Obviously, everybody saw how bad he looked. Like he didn't do nothing against Ogden. I don't know if they gave him money to not do anything against Ogden. I don't know if he was paid off or whatever. But he just so low volume. And then the look against Ogden was fucking terrible. This is a step up in competition for him, too, as well. And it's a step up because this guy's regional competition is very fucking suspect as well. I've never been impressed with this dude. You know, I really haven't. I'm actually going to go on the other side of this fight. I'm actually going to take Lando Venata, and I know Sel Huber's durable and all that. I think this is time that durability checks out. I'm actually going to take as a pick Venata inside the distance. Reach advantage. Reach advantage. There's a guy, MMA Giga Chad. He can tell you about people's dick size. This is the guy who will go into the locker room at the gym just to look at a fucking dude's dick and say how big it is. MMA Giga Chad. Give him a follow. Tell him I said hi. Moving on up the card, we have Jillian Robertson versus Piera Rodriguez. Let's start on the Robinson side. 2-3 in her last 5. She's a good wrestler, good grappler. She can get subs. BJJ black belt, way more UFC experience. And in my opinion, I think she's still kind of improving as she's going along. She's got 11 UFC fights, 8 wins out of those fights, and 7 of those wins are by finish. She's way better on the mat. She's fought better competition. Great. Okay, now I know. I know her striking is fucking terrible. Yeah, her striking is terrible. There's no other way to say it. It's not even decent. I mean, it's not even okay. It's fucking terrible. I think, though, without dropping her weight class, a lot of times when people are moving up and down in the weight, I actually think this is the right class for her because she was throwing girls around up. So now, what do you think she's going to be able to do with these girls coming down? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think the dropping weight actually helps her. I think it'll make her stronger. You know, I think it'll make it easier for her. So I kind of like her dropping weight. Let's go with Piera Rodriguez's side. She's a decent striker. She has some power in her hands. She's a decent wrestler and grappler. I don't think she's as good as Anderson on here, or what's her name? What the fuck is her name? Robertson here. Jillian Anderson. She was the redhead chick from fucking X-Files, right? Okay. Well, all right. Yeah, I mean, she's got decent takedown defense, and she's going to fucking need it. Trust me, she's going to need it. She does those trip takedowns, and she got good hip throws, but I don't think she wants to get around on the ground with Jillian. You know what I'm saying? Look, I think she's out of the league on the ground with Jillian. I think she has suspect cardio. And like I said, with Jillian dropping down, I think it's going to make her stronger. She was tossing those girls around up. Now down, I think it's going to make it a little bit easier. I actually like Robertson to win this fight. I actually like her to win inside the distance. You know, a lot of people are on her sub, but look, she can get the knockout. You know, when you're down on the ground, as you got the people in position, you could probably even get a knockout too. So, I mean, I like inside the distance. I know a lot of people are on that sub, but yeah, I really like the inside the distance here. No, all fucking Philly people don't sound like Italian people. I don't know. I do. I'm not even Italian. I'm fucking German. You know what I'm saying? So I have no idea where that come from. But yeah, I guess it's just from, being in the neighborhood and things like that. City stuff. All right, let's move on up the card. We have Zach Cummings versus Ed Herman. Oh, boy. I don't have a lot to say about this fight. First of all, they're both talking, or at least one's talking retirement, and wow, that's a good plus 600. That's a good line there, Daz. Let me look into that. That's for Jillian, right? Let me look into that. Okay, I like that fight. Yeah, I mean, let's go into this fight. I really don't care about it. Like, it's 80 fucking years age between the fucking two of these fucking dudes. Like, I'm not sure if they're going to come to the event on the same bus from the retirement home, because that could cause some friction. Maybe it'll be 2 different buses from the retirement home. Let's start off on the Cummings side, I guess. He's a decent striker. He's got some power in his hands. He's decent on the ground. He's at Factory X, so maybe he'll start doing leg kicks too. Who knows? But talking retirement, that 3-year layoff already. It's already before this is 3 years ago. He was kind of low volume and fucking plotting, and he has poor striking defense. I don't know that he's worked on all that stuff. I really don't, to be honest with you. Yeah, man. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, not much to say about Zach Cummings. On the other hand, yeah, Ed Herman. This was a fucking real treat to tape all these fucking bullshit fights. To be honest with you. I mean, he's a pretty high level grappler. To be honest with you, he's got some power in his hands. BJJ black belt. Again, he could retire. Again, this dude's had a year layoff. He's low volume. He's fucking hittable, and he has, in my opinion, shittier cardio. I mean, grappling's probably his path to victory, but I think he'll do that at his own detriment because of his fucking shitty fucking cardio. I actually like maybe the Cummings side here. I kind of like Cummings by decision, or maybe at least just play the splits on this fight. I think it's going to go all the way. I think it goes to decision. I think maybe you can play the splits. You know, maybe splits will be in the hand here. Fight probably goes the distance, stuff like that. I kind of like this fight. 80 years between them. That's a good way to frame this fight, man. Who's wondering? Yeah, that's true. Let's start getting to some good fights. There's some good fights on this card as well. I mean, some fights I thought were torture to fucking tape and all that shit. But there is some good stuff on this card. Speaking of good stuff, if you got it, smoke it. Why not? Let's take a fucking real fucking smoke break. You know, when I used to listen to a lot of shows on the internet, I came across this British guy who would do a smoke break. And apparently he's always smoking a bowl, and you would just hear the of the lighter, and the dude never coughed once. Supposedly he was taking a fucking smoke break, and never coughed once. So I called him out on it a couple times, and he kept blocking my comments. Finally, he completely blocked me. So I don't remember the dude's name. If I remembered it, I'll call him the fuck out. I'll know by next week. I'll call that cocksucker out next week. But like I said, smoke them if you got them. I got some real nice. What the fuck is even in here? I forget what's in here, but I know it's 89% THC. So let's do that. Creep. Putting one up right now. Fucking right, man. Stoked for some violence. Yeah, so am I, brother. So am I. Daz remembers. It's not prediction guru. It's God, I can't remember the dude's name, but he never showed his face. He always just did it, you know, with like the pictures and the stats and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't do any smoke fakes. I do smoke breaks. You know what I'm saying? When the shots on Saturday, or you're hitting that joint, those crappy boys will start looking good to us. Just like beer make women or a man look attractive. Yeah, I tend to enjoy things much more when I'm on marijuana. And I enjoy things a lot because I'm always on marijuana. Marijuana is good, okay, despite what fucking Mr. Mackey has to say. All right, let's move on up the card, though, because we do have some decent fights coming up. Oh, and I went to turn my air conditioner on up here, and I don't know what happened to it over the wintertime, but it was making so much noise, I would never be able to record. So Mushroom MMA will have a brand new air conditioner, quiet as fuck. Next week, I'm already fucking sweating on this one. It's like 80-something degrees in Philadelphia. A little bit of heat out here today. So, all right, moving on up the card. We have Brandon Royval versus Mateus Nicolau. Let's start on the Royval side. Yes, the bomb-ass lunches will eventually make their way to my YouTube channel. Absolutely. Now that I still don't eat them. It's just I don't want to keep putting them on fucking Twitter because I'm really trying to build this shit. And I got to figure out just a way to get people in there. Maybe I will just have to start putting up on a daily basis. Appreciate you being out there, Creep. Thank you. Let's go with Brandon Royval. He's a decent striker. He's got power in his hands. You know, he does that spinning stuff. He has the flying knees. You know, he likes to make a little crazy in there. He got lots of finish wins. He has a 4.5-inch reach advantage in this fight. So it's not too bad on the ground. He's got good jiu-jitsu. He's a BJJ black belt. Guy's kind of dangerous almost anywhere it goes. He's not very precise. He can be low volume. He does get dropped, man. He has a 39% takedown defense as well. He gets controlled when they get him down there. Now, he's got a 50% striking defense, but man, he doesn't bode well in decisions. The man is 2-4 when it comes to fights that ended in decision. You know, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this, but looking at the other side of this fight, you got a technical striker, Matheus Nicolau, the boxer. Guy picks his shots. He's power in his hands. He's got good footwork, keeps that high guard. He averages 1 knockdown per fight. 52% striking accuracy. He's good at range. Look, the guy can also wrestle. He's got decent BJJ. He's got a 93% takedown defense. Man, and he's got good sub defense as well. The guy's 8-0 when it comes to decisions. And man, he was wilting Pantoja until he made a mistake. I don't think he's going to try to make that mistake here. I think if anybody makes a mistake here, I think it's going to be on the Royval side. Yeah, I think it's going to happen that way. I think Nicolau is going to, do his thing. I think he's going to have a bunch of shit going on around him, but still remain calm, still be able to pick his shots, a little bit of power. I kind of like his side, to be honest with you. So I actually like Nicolau, third round / decision play. Hey, out there can play these. I know a lot of foreign books don't have that play. Maybe they have a combo where you can take the fighter and the fight starts round 3 or something like that, and that'll get you close enough. I don't know if you could do something like that, but maybe look into it. But yeah, I like Nicolau, third round / decision as a pick for that fight. I'm going to talk about a fight I actually have some fucking money on it. We got a couple coming up that I have money on. Let's see what we got here. No, they haven't legalized the recreational. So they have right across the bridge in Jersey. So I can just drive over there and pick up whatever I want. All you need is it doesn't matter what state you're from, you just need an ID. They're working on it in Pennsylvania. I know we have the medical, so I got a friend that has the hookup. I get it through there all the time. I mean, obviously the dispensaries are the fucking shit. Obviously people have bought weed off the street for years and years and years, and you never know what you're going to get. It's a mixed bag. I think for the most part, you kind of know what you're getting for the most part when you get it from the dispensary. So I kind of like shopping those places. Been a long time since I did hand the money over drug deal out in the middle of the fucking street. So yeah, I kind of like it that way. All right, but let's move on up the card. Like I said, I actually do have some action on this fight. This is one of my bets that I'm going to have, an official Mushroom MMA bet. Let's start off with the Bill Algeo side. He's a decent striker. He's got power in his hands, volume, pace, pressure, like it. He's accurate, throws combos. He's got good cardio. He's also a good defensive grappler as well. He also has a good get-up game if you get him down. He's got decent jiu-jitsu. He can get reverses. He's fought the better competition. All right, I know. He has poor striking defense, poor takedown defense. He's kind of pillow-fisted. I get that. And he's not really great at anything. I get that. But, man, let's go on the other side of this fight. You got TJ Brown. Mostly a wrestler. I guess he's a decent striker. He's kind of durable. Good grappler. Good takedown offense. You get 6 takedowns a fight or something like that. 56% takedown offense as well, yeah. But a lot of red flags on the TJ Brown side. Let's start off with some of them. Low-level competition. The biggest red flag I should have put first is his bad fight IQ. He also gets reversed. He also doesn't have the best takedown defense as well. I think he's at like 38%. He slows down late, leaves his neck exposed. There's a lot not to like on the Brown side. But, here, what I'm going to do is my official bet is Bill Algeo, third round / decision. So that is one of my Mushroom MMA official bets that I'll be playing this weekend that I will be putting my money on. A lot of this other shit I talked about so far, probably right. Let's see what we got here. In Calvin, Thursday night, there's a place where I go, like a swap meet of weed, edibles, vapes, cheaper than weed shops, and they give you hits as samples. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Nice, man. On Wednesdays, I'm high. I'm I'm high every day that ends in the word day. Like any of those days that end in the word day, I'm high that day and night and afternoon. Yeah. Yeah, man, just Wednesdays. Wednesdays, huh, Justin? It's pretty good. All right, let's move on up the card. We have Clay Guida versus Rafa or Rafa Garcia. Is he Rafa? Maybe it's Rafa. Let's go with Rafa. Clay Guida, decent striker. He's got that awkward striking. You know what I mean? He can set a pace with some volume. He's got some power in his hands. The guy has 20 years of MMA experience. He's got that in and out style. He's a good wrestler. Goes for takedowns. I think he's fought better competition. And he's a UFC veteran with cardio for fucking days, man. You know how this fucking guy is. But, man, Clay Guida, first of all, he's 41 fucking years old. He's hittable, man. He's hittable. And I know he has a decent chin, but he's fucking hittable, man. He puts himself in bad positions, too. Like, and his suspect sub defense, 9 sub losses. Oh, my God. And the age. Look, I know age doesn't matter a lot, but when the age difference is so vast, I mean, yeah, there's a big age difference in this fight. So, you know, let's go on the other side of this fight, though, however. You got Garcia. He's a good wrestler, good striker. He can push a pace. He's got power in his hands. He's athletic. I think he's still improving. He's aggressive. He's fast. He can grapple, too. He can get subs. He's a moment winner, this guy. He's got good cardio as well, good get-up game. And you know what? It seems like when he's in the favorite role, he cashes those tickets. Those tickets cash. And he's in the favorite role here, so I kind of do like it. I do like it a lot, to be honest with you. I am on the Garcia side as a pick. No official bet. But I do like actually Garcia to win by decision. That's right, Patrick. 2 more sleeps. And what's up, Patrick? How you doing, my man? If you guys don't know who Patrick is, addicted to combat, this guy's sharp as fuck. Now, when you go to check him out on video, you might think it's me because me and him have pretty much the same kind of body structure and everything like that. So you may get confused. All right? But Patrick smokes cigars. I smoke weed. Okay? That's how you'll tell the difference. I don't smoke big cigars like Patrick does. I smoke vapes. But you may get us mixed up because our body types are super similar. But once again, thank you very much, Patrick. All right, and you took Garcia inside the distance. And you hope Clay's retired. Why wouldn't he be? That's really at this point. Like, how many more fights does he really have in him? He's never going to be fucking, like, never going to go for a bet. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know, Daz. You might be right about that. I was looking at the decision, but man, oh man, now you got me thinking inside the distance. We'll see how it plays out. But I do appreciate it. It's great. Twins, you'd say, right? Okay, so yeah, you know Patrick and you know me, right? So we're about the same size and everything like that. I think Patrick might be an inch or 2 taller. That's about it. Sharp as a tack, that Patrick. He sure is. Patrick is sharp as a tack. Oh, then again, Dax Files thinks I might be a little bit bigger. That, you know, it could be a trick of the camera, but, you know, I have been working out. I've been doing 12-ounce curls ever since I was like 18 years old. So they start as a 12-ounce curl, and then it becomes like a 6-ounce curl, and then like a 2-ounce curl. Then you start over again. You're back up to 12. Rinse and repeat. Sounds fun. All right, I appreciate it. Thanks, Patrick. Thanks for stopping by. Great supporter of the MMA community. Check this guy out. Give him a follow. Check him out. All right, let's start off with the next fight. Moving on up the card, we got Pedro Munoz versus Chris Gutierrez. Okay, Gutierrez. All right, let's start on the Pedro Munoz side. great, great leg kicks. We all know this. He can check kicks well as he checks them well as checks kicks well as well. Okay, I think that's what I was trying to say. All right, he's a good striker. He's also a good counter striker. More UFC experience. He's fought the better competition. I don't think the guy's ever been knocked out, let alone knocked down in the UFC. I'm not sure, but I think that's the case. So the guy's durable, in my opinion. He's got that good guillotine. Another one of these guys that can grapple, but fucking just chooses not to. Like, I don't get it. He's got a 20% takedown offense. Can't get it to the ground. Even though in this fight, it'd probably come in handy. That might actually, sway it towards his side, but I don't see it happen. Let's go with the other side, Chris Gutierrez. Now again, good leg kicks as well. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's athletic, switch stances. I think he's still improving. He's a good distance striker, but he's kind of like a point fighter in my opinion. This is a step up. No doubt that this is a fucking step up in competition. And not only is it a step up, especially from who this guy's really been fighting. His level of competition on regionals and all that, he seemed pretty low level to me. And he's bad off his fucking back. So, God, if Munoz could just maybe get back to his, he's got that wrestling grappler in his back pocket. Maybe he uses it. Boy, I hate fucking betting on this kind of stuff where the fucking path to victory is so clear. It's right the fuck there. But yet the fighter, for some reason, and his coaches can't get it in his fucking head. I don't understand it. That being said, I am still going Pedro Munoz by decision. I kind of like that play. That's an actual Mushroom MMA official bet. We'll be going over all those at the end, and I have a Degen Parlay for all those who attended tonight. Let's see what my chat's up to. I actually just learned how to do the chat like a week or so ago, so it's awesome. Dad's files, always laughing out there. Jenna Ray, who else we got in here? Shit. I don't want to block anybody. I don't want to block anybody. All right, there you go. Okay, there we go. There you go. Like the technical difficulties. Shroom, I remember you just commenting before in the other streamers' chat. Still dope to see you going live. Appreciate these breakdowns. Thank you very much. Listen, I'm telling you one thing I've discovered, from being in the chat to doing this, man, there's a lot of fucking work that goes into this shit, man. Seriously. Like, I already work a long week, but man, I come home. So from like 6 o'clock at night till like 1 or 2 in the morning, I am watching fights. I'm in everybody's fucking chat. I'm looking up this. I'm looking up that. I'm doing as much study as I can. I immerse myself in this shit because I love this fucking sport. It is the best fucking sport on the planet. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. I don't care. This thing will get going. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It's fun. I almost think that, if even if I didn't just do it live or whatever and have people with me like I really appreciate now, I would just record it and put it out because I love talking about this shit. I just fucking enjoy it. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Yeah, hell yeah. MMA is the best. Listen, it's the best sport on the planet. I try to say in one of my hype videos. Let me see if I can remember any of it. So, in this sport, there's no teammates, to bail you out. In this sport, there's no shoulder pads. There's no helmets in this sport. There's no knee pads. No kind of chest protection. And the only balls that are in this fucking sport are the balls it takes to get in the fucking cage. And man, it takes fucking balls to get in this fucking cage. And I love that there are motherfuckers out there that love getting in the cage so I can watch them kill each other and then make some fucking money on top of it. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. My man, Any Action Effie. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I could be an inspiration. But no, really, thank you. I appreciate you. Always out there showing me love in the chats, everything like that. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. All right, let's move on. This is an MMA breakdown show after all. Let's try to do some MMA breakdowns. All right, fuck it. We'll do a smoke break now. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm not going to mute it. I'm not going to shut my mic off because I'm fucking coughing. People cough when they smoke marijuana. It's not a very offensive sound. So I don't know why all these other cappers are muting themselves. I just see them go, you know what I mean, without hearing it. So, all right, moving on up the card. Tanner Boser versus Ian Cutelaba. Oh, boy. Tanner Boser. He's a decent striker. He's got that karate background, a little bit of power in his hands. He's got fast, well, he had fast hands at heavyweight. Let's see what they are now. He's fought some decent competition. I think now, he's back down in the right weight class. He's got decent cardio. And one thing I like about Tanner Boser is he doesn't have a lot of quit in him. Like, he's a guy that'll be there and he'll fight for it. God, there are things not to like. Let's go with the things not to like on him. Poor takedown defense, bad get-up game, gets stuck on his back, and he does terrible against grapplers. Man, fuck, dude. All right, let's go on the other side of this fight. Another fight I'm not crazy about, but kind of do your due diligence because everybody's out. You had to get a mask and you had to wipe off your fucking screen and shit like that. That's pretty good. Ian Cutelaba, he's a striker, but he's fucking reckless. God almighty, this fucking dude. He has power in his hands. But at first round, he can be a fucking monster. The guy can wrestle too, and he's got a 58% takedown offense. Pretty decent. He gets the takedowns. And when he gets you down there, he's got decent ground and pound, good top control, everything like that. A number one red flag on this fucking dude is, of course, his fucking fight IQ. What the fuck is with him? And that, coming out in the first round, guns blazing, trying to take your fucking head off. But guess what? If he doesn't, it does something to his fucking psyche. It's like now he doesn't want to beat her anymore. Or he's been finished in 7 of his 8 losses because I think there's times he's just looking for the fucking door when things just don't go his way. I think at some point he's like, it's not going to go my way. I'm not going to win this fucking fight. Let me go for the fucking door. I think he, unlike Tanner Boser, I think he has a little bit of quit in him. Don't like it. Yeah, for that reason, I'm going to have to, as my pick, go Boser. Again, I'm sorry to keep doing this to people, but these plays help me so much. The 3rd round decision prop, they help me so many times. Because especially with guys that are going to be tired in the 3rd round, it could happen. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like it. That's where I'm at on that one. It's a shame I can't give you a play you guys could actually use. I mean, again, I don't know what your book will let you do. So let's head on up the card. We have another fight I have a bet on. Dustin Jacoby versus Azamat Murzakanov. Let's start with Jacoby. He's a technical kickboxer, decent striker, fast, powerful hands. He's got volume, pace. He's at a 7-inch reach advantage in this spot. The guy has 22 MMA fights in 12 years. He keeps range. He's got good footwork, switch stances, good low kicks, good cardio. The guy's durable. A lot to like about him. Does get knocked down. You know what I'm saying? The guy does get knocked down. I don't have a lot of other knocks on the guy, to be honest with you. Let's go on the other side of this fight. You have Azamat Murzakanov. I mean, he's a decent striker. He's got some power in his hands. He's got that straight left, right hand, overhand. He does an overhand left, I think, too, as well. He's got decent kicks. He's all right in the clinch. 12 fights in 13 years, so he stays active as well. He'll go for the kill once he hurts you, too. Things I don't like, man. He's got that like bouncy style. And this is a guy, in my opinion, who already kind of slows down late to begin with. But I think it's because of that fucking bouncing fucking style he has. I think it's too much. I think it wears him out after a while. The guy's so fucking low volume too. And his takedown accuracy, what the fuck, dude? It's fucking horrible. I think it's like 15% or less. It's something like that. It's crazy. And again, slowing down late. Not against a guy like Jacoby. Nah, he's gonna be there, man. He's got good cardio. Guy's got volume and pressure. Man, that 8 or 7-inch reach advantage just keeps sticking out to me. I think a lot's going to get through on Mirzakano. I think it's going to look bad for him. If it goes to the judges, it's definitely going to go to Jacoby, in my opinion. He's going to look bad, and I really think he can slow down late. And I think Jacoby's going to do it again. That is one of my official. If you can see the thing right here. Don't look at my slot here. Right. All right, it says over here. Oh, there it is. Jacoby, third round. There it is. Jacoby, third round decision. See that check? That means it's an official bet. See? Oh, you're looking at my notes. That's it. I write little tiny notes like that, and that's how I get through this, so I can remember what I'm talking about. Might have something to do with the marijuana. Not quite sure. Yeah. A hamster on a wheel in his head. What the fuck? Like Tanner just to be every big bad. Eventually put his weight on him somewhere and tire him out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I kind of like that as well. I'm good with that. He doesn't mind rolling over ass off for people. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't. Yep. And I like I said, I can see quitting him where I don't really see that in Bozer. So I kind of like my position on that fight as well. Another fight I have a bet on. It's like a pretty good fucking fight. I actually really like this fight. And that's my man Billy Q versus Edson Barbosa. So maybe I gave away my pick right there by saying my man Billy Q. Let's start off with Billy Q, though. The guy's a decent striker, comes forward, he walks you down. He's got some volume. He's accurate, too. You put a pace on him. Got good cardio. This guy brings the fucking chaos, you know what I'm saying? Good knees. Dude's a grinder. He can grapple. He's fucking durable, man. Good clinch work. I mean, he can just wilt people. I think he has more pace to victory as well in this fight. I get it. Guy's fucking hittable as shit. I get it. 40% striking defense. I get all that. Let's go on the other side of this fight. You got Edson Barbosa. Now, I know he's a good technical striker. That Muay Thai style. He's got power in his hands. He's accurate as well. He's got a good body kick, good leg kicks. Does do some good body work as well. He fought better competition. I think he likes to keep it at range more. Where with Billy Q and that chaos, it's not all about range. He'll get the fuck up on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Barbosa likes pressure that much. I think this is the wrong guy to be fighting if you don't like fucking pressure. This guy's going to be all over the fucking place doing wild shit. Literally bringing the chaos. Everybody been saying the word chaos. That's what this fucking dude brings. Absolute fucking chaos. Yeah, man, he don't like pressure. He's hittable. I think he's kind of chinny now. And man, he was fading bad against Giga. Yeah, too much for my liking. Yeah, I'm on the other side of this fight for sure. I'm definitely on Billy Q. And I think Billy Q gets it done inside the distance. So, let's see what my fans are saying. It's so great to have people in my chat. Fucking love you guys. Appreciate it. Like Billy, but people make me think Barbosa going to win. If Barbosa doesn't throw kicks like 3 for every 1 strike, I don't know then. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, Daz. He does seem like he's fucking lost a little bit. And just dealing with this fucking chaos. Like I said, he doesn't like the pressure, especially anymore. Let's see. Edson might sleep. Absolutely could. Absolutely could, because in the midst of all that chaos, you don't have the best fucking striking defense as well. And Barbosa hits fucking hard. Absolutely could fucking sleep. Man, it's a fucking MMA fight. Fucking variance, huh? All that other fucking shit. But yeah, absolutely. Edson Could fucking sleep. And my man, Any Action Effie, he said, I got Barbosa, but can't bet on it. All right, so like, that's so if I wouldn't be able to bet that fight, that's something maybe I would just throw into a parlay. Like there's a lot of these fights in the beginning that I'm not putting single bets on, but they will be in all sorts of fucking DJ parlays. Barbosa doesn't seem to win unless he's super aggressive with his kicks early. Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. Boy, I love this chat, man. There's a bunch of sharp motherfuckers in here, man. Oh, wow. I just say, okay, what we got here? That's right. I did watch Patrick last night, and he did say this, and I want to put that in my fucking notes. I have my notes downstairs. Right here. Round 3 for each guy. And it makes perfect fucking sense. I really like that play. That's why Patrick is where he is. You know what I'm saying? He's the man for sure. Sharp dude. Again, if you don't follow him already on Twitter, if you don't, if you're not subscribed to his YouTube page, go over there. He's trying to get his subscribers up. Let's help this guy out. Puts in a lot of work. His brain when it comes to MMA is bigger than his fucking body. I'll tell you that much. That's for sure. Give that guy a follow. It'll be well worth it. I promise you. So Billy is willing to grapple too. Oh, yep. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Yep, that's right. You mentioned that as well. Plus 1,000 on Bill EQ and plus 2,000 on Barbosa. How the fuck did go wrong? $10 on each of them. Yeah, crazy odds. Crazy fucking odds indeed. For something that could absolutely fucking happen. Are we already at the main event? Did I miss something? I don't know. I think I've been fucking around too much on this show, but that's all right. Some people think it's fire. Let's go to the main event. I think that's where I'm at. So I'm at Max Holloway versus Arnold Allen. Let's start on the Holloway side. 2-3 in his last 5. He's 31 years old. Against Arnold Allen 5-0 in his 5-0 in his last 5 at 29 years old. Max Holloway, great technical boxer, man. Volume, we know. Pace. His accuracy's not bad. I think he could be the second best featherweight fighter on the planet. It's quite possible. In fact, I think he is. And this guy can walk you down. Sometimes he does it safely. Sometimes not so much. But he does have a decent chin so far. I know he's getting up in age. Throws combos. He's got 12 more UFC fights. And he's fought a high level of competition in his wins and in his losses. 58% striking defense. And as I said, he's durable. Good takedown defense. A lot to like. And I'll tell you what, this being a 5-round fight 100% favors him even more. Let's go on the other side of this fight. You have Arnold Allen. No losses in the UFC. 10-0 in the UFC. Guy's a decent striker. He's got power in his hands. And he's got some calf kicks. And he's got a 71% distance striking differential. Or defense, I'm sorry. And this dude's fucking dangerous. You know what I'm saying? His activity, not the best. Not the worst, but not the best. And why is everybody not mentioning this dude breaks his fucking hand like almost every time he fights, he breaks his fucking hand. This is 5 rounds. So you break your hand, maybe get through the 3rd round. But you break your hand the fucking 2nd or something here, man. You're not going to make it all the way to the fucking end of that. Who you fucking think you are? You think you're fucking Kevin Holland? Fuck no. And the kind of man, now mind you, Kevin Holland only had to do fucking 3 rounds. But that's crazy that he came in knowing his fucking hand was fucking broke and still won that fucking fight. I can't fucking believe it. Like, insane. My man, maybe some fucking money, man. Crazy. Insane. Yeah, and this is definitely a step up in competition for Allen. And he can be kind of low volume at times. And look, if the guy even shows any signs, like I've seen of him slowing down even a little bit in 3 rounders, what the fuck's he going to look like when this guy is putting a fucking pace on you? Now, I get it. He can chin him. I get that. Because he has fucking power in his fucking hands. I get that. But I'm going to just go on all reliable Max. I think he's going to do his thing. look, this isn't Volkanovski he's facing. So I think, when you're fighting number one in that fucking, whatever weight class he's in, featherweight, when you're fighting number one and you just can't get that right, you're going to get it right against these other lower level guys. Look, you can't hate anybody for taking a shot on Allen. Absolutely cannot. Arnold injured Allen. That's pretty good. Oh, what else? What else have we had here? Oh, I don't know what I did. Okay. All right, there you go. All right, folks. Well, it's been great. I don't know what I just did. I did something to my camera, knocked it down a little bit. But yeah, man, it's been a great show. I thank everybody that's been out there. All my usuals. I really appreciate you guys. Much love. Let's see what other comments I got up here. All right. Oh, I do have a parlay. I do. And I'm going to also give you all my single bets as well. I want to root for Allen because basically, but I can't. Yeah, can't go against Max. It's hard to go against Max. I mean, I don't blame anybody for taking Allen, but it's hard to go against Max. Okay, let's go with my official bets for now. So we're going to go with my official bet number one. The first bet I'm going to have is Max Holloway over 2 and the over 2.5. I can combine that. I think it gets me like minus 110 at Rivers. So I'm going to combine those two. But I'm also sprinkling Holloway 3, 4, and 5. Hoping Allen breaks his fucking hand again. Hoping he gets the fuck out in them championship rounds. Hoping stuff happens like that. So I'm going to sprinkle those as well. My second official bet will be Billy Q inside the distance. I like that play. I think it's going to hit. My third bet will be Jacoby third round decision. I like that play as well. I like it. What I'm not super confident in, but I'm going to take it anyway, is that Bozer third round / decision. And the very last, number 5, I'm only taking 5, and why take every fight in this card? There's so much variance, so many traps. It just seems like so much shit can just go wrong. So number 5, I have Bill Algeo, third round / decision. Now it sucks I'm giving this out to you guys. These are actually plays I'm going to play myself that I can. Maybe I should keep in mind that a lot of my people that follow me or watch the show may not be able to do those exact bets. I can keep that in mind. But as far as my parlay goes, Justin, I don't know if you can play them or not. Justin, can you play those? If you're still out there, let me know if you can play that third round / decision prop, because my parlay is chock full of those. So my parlay is going to go as follows. I'm going to take Pedro Munoz by decision as leg 1 of my parlay. I am going to take Dustin Jacoby, third round / decision, as leg number 2 of my parlay. Leg number 3 of my parlay will be Bill Algeo, third round / decision. Leg number 4 will be Max Holloway on the money line. And leg number 5 will be Billy Q on the money line. If you put all those together, I'm getting plus 5,500 on those. So I like that. I think it's going to hit. I like a lot of bets I put out this week. Again, of the 5 single bets I had, the Tanner Bozer is probably my least confident, but I still think it hits. I appreciate everybody that's out there. What's Justin say? Bet those. Okay, I can bet those. I think I'll bet on one. You can't parlay those? Yeah, I can parlay those together. All right, I can only parlay fighters and the over 2 rounds and a half. Oh, okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks because that's what that. So half of your third round you don't know about. So yeah, you'd have to take either under 2.5 or over 2.5. That kind of sucks. Yeah, my man Daz, fucking right, brother. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank everybody. Thank everybody who's hanging out in my chat. I appreciate you guys. You guys are ride or die with me all the time. Love it. You guys support me on Twitter. Look, man, tell a friend, tell a family member, tell them this great guy that's out there, this great capper. His name's Mushroom. He's from Philly. And he tries to give you the best opinions he can. He puts a lot of work in. Not everything goes right all the time. This is a marathon, not a sprint. We're going to start kicking ass. I've made money on my channel already. Just had a real shitty week this week. But things are looking up. So I think we're going to make some motherfucking money. I can chit chat all night. I can smoke pot weed all night. Everybody probably has better things to do. So I guess at this point, there's only one thing left to say, and that's let's fucking go. Oh, and violence, baby. Thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Let's fucking go. Let's make some fucking money. Thanks.